my name is Klara. I'm a music producer from Gothenburg, Sweden. And today I'm making a tutorial for Vem Kan bli Producent, which translates into Who Can Become a Producer. It's a Swedish education for females, non-binaries, and transgender people in music production that is arranged by Popkollo. And we're making these tutorials thanks to ABF. But today I'm going to talk about one of my own songs, and I'm going to show you how I built it and show you the different parts and instruments that I have used. Okay, so I have a track here that I am going to show you. It's a pop song, really 80s inspired with a lot of DX7 synthesizer. I'm going to start off by showing you the first part of the intro. It sounds like this. The most important part, I would say, of the intro is the bass. Plays a melody. It's a DX7 recording. And the beat, it's a beat that I made in the drum kit designer. But it's like an empty kit, so I filled it with my own samples. And then I put a bunch of effects on it, like delay and phaser and distortion, and filtered it a lot to make it a bit more like changing over time, both in frequencies and in like phase. So that's why it changes a lot during the song. And to that, I have a small build up here with a reversed clap and 2 tracks where I say, hey. You don't really hear that. It's just to create some energy, and then a sweep. So it sounds like this together. And I also have an FX vocal track that is made by bouncing just a totally wet reverb tail and reversing it. So it sounds like this. And it's me singing, and I've probably pitched it a bit as well. So the build-up sounds like this. And then the second part of the intro, I introduce a pad, which is also a DX7. And 2 bright synthesizer pads playing a melody and some chords. They are made with a software synthesizer from Waves. And I also introduced the kick, which is divided in 2. One more bright and one more bassy. I also have these lead synthesizers that are playing the same melody as the bright synth, and they are also recorded with a DX7 synthesizer, and I've layered them, so it's some different presets from the DX7 that I have layered on top of each other to create some kind of depth. And they are playing in different octaves as well. So it sounds like this together. sax vocal again coming in here. And then there's the verse, where the vocal comes in and the melodies stop, and we just have the bass and the beat.
I get no peace of mind. I'm like a passenger, I wait for you. You like your quiet time, but now it's springtime and I'm not like you.
And here comes the pad.
For all the feelings and the papers and the lights, you say it makes you exhausted. But I wanna talk and I wanna fight, but it's just impossible to start it.
And then for the bridge, comes in 2 different pads. It's this one. It's also a DX7. And this one. The general vibe of this song is that it's not perfectly in time everything. I like that it's a bit relaxed in the timing everything, because it's not recorded in MIDI. It's recorded in a real synthesizer. So everything is like a bit relaxed in the timing, which I like. In contrast to the kick, that's really always static. And then the bass.
Every roll of your thumb, I wanna beat you. When you close your eyes, I wanna read your mind. I'll never understand what haunts you.
And then we have the same build-up, but there's also a reversed tambourine. The bass also has like a reversed part there. And then for the chorus, I wanted it to explode a bit, so I made the bright synthesizers come back here. And then some more warmer pads from the DX7. And the bass playing really low notes. And also 2 really laid back tambourine that's not really in perfect timing, that I just recorded myself. So I have 2 dubs of the tambourine, one in the left and one in the right ear. And to make it pop even more, there's a crash coming in. And then there's a choir, which is bounced in place, so there's a lot of tracks in there, but it's just one track right now. Together with a kick and the beat. The lead vocal just follows the choir, so all in all it sounds like the... And there's a delay tail here. And then it goes back to the intro. And for this interlude, I have a couple of more harmonies to the melody. And then the second verse, it's quite the same as the first one.
It wasn't real, we couldn't save it.
But after half of the verse comes a bit melody from the
I
DX7.
saw your struggles, you had reasons to move on, and they were important. For you, 'cause you weren't strong, I understood that way too. Late, not the one to lose you. Every roll of your thumb, I wanna beat you.
And the bridge is the same.
Close your eyes, I wanna read your mind. But
This
I'll
time
never
there's the bright synth has a bit melody to build up for the chorus.
Tell me why do I need you?
And the lead vocal sings like its own little
Tell me why do I need you?
harmony or variation towards the choir.
Tell me what I need your love for. Tell me what I need your.
So the second part of the chorus is more minimalistic because I wanted it to be focused on the lead vocal and on the choir. And so I just have like some kind of detuned pattern from the bright synthesizer. Together with the choir.
Tell me what I need your. Need your. Do I need you? Tell me what I Tell me why do I need you?
So there's no drums here.
Tell me what I need your love for. Tell me what I need your.
And then we go into the outro. So for the outro, it's a really long outro, which is in a bit different key than the rest of the song. I have a build up with a bright pad, making some kind of so it goes like this. So it's a new bass sound from the DX7 that plays a really relaxed kind of pattern. And the beat is a bit different than before in its rhythm. And then I have like a bunch of pads here from the DX7 as well. There's a bit more rhythmic small synthesizer here. If you can hear it. So first, it's just instrumental for a while. Just to introduce the new key and the new patterns. Choir.
Out your calls, out your smile, out your company.
And it gets more and more harmonies in the choir.
Less lonely without your hands, out your arms, out your silence, out your company. Feeling less lonely without your touch, without your calls, without your smile, without your company.
there's a fade, as you can see in the master. This. So that was it. Thank you for watching, and thank you again to ABF and Popkollo for making these tutorials happen. And make sure that you check out our other videos that are on our YouTube channel. Bye!